so sorry I was not around last night. I was very, very, very sick. But I'm feeling much better today. Thought I was going to have to take my dad to the ER, but I called an advice nurse. She just suggested to do a few things that would help him with regards to his situation. He's been having some, like, pain and bruising since he had the IV during the biopsy on April 21st. So I spent most of the afternoon and Mother's Day dealing with that. But I'm here now to come and hang out with y'all. It is the Chammy's 16th birthday, and I'm going to have a party tonight for that. So hopefully y'all will come by and hang out with us. The dogs have taken over the couch. Are you okay there, Missy? What's going on with your pretty leg, honey? Happy Mother's Day to Ruby, who is the mother of 13 Chihuahua baby unicorn dragons. Oh, such a pretty girl in her pretty pajamas. Oh, my precious. Hey, Margaret, how are you, sweetheart? Sorry I couldn't come by last night. I was very sick. But, yeah. Ruby she had 13 Chihuahua puppies before she was 5 years old. Can you believe it? I'm so glad that I rescued her from that breeder. Not that the breeder is a bad person, but I just, kind of against that kind of stuff. Have you been, Margaret? And then, of course, Gypsy was her last baby, so we got to bring her home. The woman had like 25 dogs. She didn't need 25 dogs. Hey, Devin, how are you, sweetheart? Hey, Maureen, how are you? Or Mari, I apologize. I didn't mean to mess up your name. I thought it was Maureen. Oh, thank you so much, Devin. Happy Mother's Day to you, too. I'm going to put a video up about my mom so that y'all can get to know my mom a little bit better. Let's find out and see what you need to know about that. I hope you get the promotion. Spirit, what does she need to know about that? I'm calling forth. Hey, Fiona, how are you, sweetheart? Sorry about not being around last night, y'all. I was very, very, very sick, and it just started like 5 minutes before the live, so I am feeling better today. I would have been on sooner, but had to deal with like I don't know. I had to call an advice nurse about my dad. We weren't sure if we were going to have to take him to the ER, but he's feeling better. Hopefully we can resolve what's going on with him without an ER visit or a doctor visit, but we'll see. Hey, that girl, Jordy. Welcome to the haunted house. This is the happy hour. If any of you want a free yes/no question, go ahead and put it in the chat. If you want to get a paid reading, it's only $1 per minute. You can get this $5 taco box. You can get the $6 taco box for $5 during happy hour, which is up to 3 questions, 6+ minutes, 6+ cards, and you get a channeled message from a loved one, past, present, or future, even if it's somebody who's crossed the rainbow bridge or a pet who's with us now or has crossed the rainbow bridge. Spirit, is Margaret going to get a promotion? Is Margaret going to get a promotion this month? What does Margaret need to know about that? Okay, so Spirit saying yes. Yes, in the Sun card. Okay, clarified by the Fool. So take that leap of faith that you may be feeling you need to take in regards to that transformation and in regards to that promotion you want. I'll be right back. 1 second. I'm back.
Ruby, let's move your pillow over this way so they can see your cuteness.
She's like, are you going to give me some coffee? No. Doggies don't drink coffee, boo. I'm making you some dinner, yes. salmon and carrots and peas. I love you too, honey. I love you too, baby. Silly buttons. Silly buttons. Silly baby buttons. So they all got a bath and a mani-pedi, and they're in their pajamas for the night. Are you going to show us how cute you are? Oh my gosh. Can you do it again? Please. Let me catch up with the chat. I was hoping you're alright. And yeah, something was definitely off last night. I think I know what it was. Just I made a 3-egg French omelet, which usually I'm good at, right? I can eat that. I'm fine with that. But pasteurized eggs are incredibly expensive right now, so I've just been buying like the cheapest ones I can find. Thank God the egg prices are going down here in Georgia. But I just think it was a dairy intolerance. You know, I should have just done a 2-egg French omelet instead of a 3-egg. Sometimes too much dairy affects me. Because I eat whole food, so it wasn't like I got food poisoning from eating outside or anything like that. And sorry, my eyes are red. I've been crying all day. But I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm over it now. Yeah, 2 girls and a boy. I'm guessing you want cookies? Is that what it is? I'm going to be back later tonight, though, with a REM pod and a spirit box. It's the channel's 16th Chammy anniversary. So I turned my account into a channel 16 years ago today. I can't believe it. It's been 16 years. So I'm making dinner now. Hey, Metal Rain. Welcome back to the Chammy. Hey, Ari. So once Molly gets back from her mom's house and I eat dinner because I'm making some spaghetti now, I'll be back with the REM pod, the spirit box, and we'll have a 16th channel anniversary slumber party. It's not going to be very late. It's going to be earlier in the evening. No, not on YouTube. Don't be smelling her butt on YouTube. That's so rude. See what I mean? Dogs cause problems. Okay, alright. Is it the full moon? My nose is itchy. Is it the full moon tonight? I won't be able to see it because it's raining here. Hey Ari, how's your day been? How's your mom doing? Happy Mother's Day to all your wonderful mothers. I'm so grateful that y'all got born so we could all be friends. Hey Texas Taurus. How's our Texas Tyrannosaurus Rex? Happy Mother's Day to you and your wife. It's good to see you. Okay, it's a full moon. Thank you for reminding me. I got some things I gotta release. I like to write the few things down that I feel I need to release during the full moon and then light it up and watch it burn. Let me see if I see your question up here. Okay, I would like to ask if my guides are happy with how I went about situation. Okay, yeah. Oh, don't you fall now. You be careful. A spirit, what does Devin need to know about that? I'm calling forth her strongest and most trusted spirit guides. Did she, yes or no? She wants to know if she went about her situation. Well, you know what the question is, Devin. What does she need to know about her question, Spirit? And Spirit knows what the question is. Spirit says yes. Temperance card. So yeah. You it says yes. full moon had you releasing for sure. Is it a full moon? Isn't it May? It's the full moon in Scorpio, so it's going to be the most powerful moon of the year, I believe. Also, let me get this link for y'all in the chat so y'all can share it or watch it, because Rolling Stones just put the article out about my friend Travis. And here's everything you need to know about my friend Travis, who was taken hostage by Putin. We don't know where he is right now. They've taken him to the labor camp. And we don't know when we're going to hear from him or anything. It's really awful. I talked to his mom today. She is doing okay. So there is the link for Travis's Rolling Stones article. I'm going to put that in the pinned comment. You're trying to manifest. I was trying to manifest one thing and manifest another. Manifest another dog. Okay. It was in regard to a situation I mentioned. I got fed up with the weird energy, so called someone out on their bullshit, but didn't get aggressive with it. Yeah, sometimes people have to be called out nicely. Or even not nicely. So my ritual overall involves cleansing my room, because clean space is a positive space. Yes, absolutely. Including mopping with Florida water. Oh, I just love doing that. And then the house smells so beautiful. Like a orange blossom grove. Believe it or not, as somebody who grew up in an orange blossom grove, or in an orange grove, really Florida water really does have that essence of the smell of orange blossoms. So yeah, I love it. Yeah, that sounds fantastic, Devin. I love that. Oh, cool. Your crush has a Rottweiler. I bet you it has the personality of a Chihuahua. Yeah, different incense, yeah, protection, good luck, and like candles, yeah. And what's so amazing is that, like, I'm 120% sure it'll work, because you know you're the spell, and you know you're the magic. And all the tools are the extra added bonus to add to it. Many people do these kind of rituals for themselves and then sometimes wonder why they don't work, because they don't understand that it's their intuition, it's their spirit, they're the magic. It's the magic, and the ritual starts within. That's a really beautiful thing. That's awesome. I might try to drag my bathtub out of the closet and take a bath tonight. There was a person/reader that conjured a demon on the live and gave an offering. Well, that's because they spoke to it. They gave it. They opened the door for it. You know that saying about a vampire can't come into your house unless you open the door and invite it in. That's very much how it is with evil entities. That's why we don't get too many dark or evil entities when we're doing the spirit boxing, because first of all, we're in a bubble. We're in a bubble. We're in a bubble on consecrated and holy ground. And we're also on a timeline where you're dealing with a person like myself who doesn't invite those kind of entities in. The moment I start feeling that energy, it's blocked. And speaking, inviting, that's why I'm always like good spirits only. And you really do have that power within you to, where you want, conjure the dark or the light. It really depends on what's going on with you. That's why we don't get too much of that around here. Yeah, the reader channel made you uncomfortable. I believe it. That's why I got really upset with that Kanchan person who came in and they supposedly had a spirit box, and then everybody was asking questions while I'm in the middle of doing spirit box and trying to channel a message from the spirits that were with us, and I just stopped, because that's why I've asked that person, no more spirit boxing when I'm spirit boxing, because we can't hear their spirit box. We don't know what's going on. And I'm really one of those person. I know that seeing isn't always believing and hearing isn't always believing, but I am one of those people that's like, it didn't happen if there isn't a picture or there isn't a, like, some kind of proof of it. So I was just kind of watching, like, okay, all right, this is cool. We'll just have this experience, but this is never happening again. You know, and not in my haunted house, because obviously that person either A, doesn't know how to control their thoughts, feelings, and their energy. B, they're open to hoping something fucked up and crazy and evil happens. Or C, you know, maybe at the end of the day, we don't really know. Maybe they are in contact with that kind of energy. Bubble. Yeah. Yeah, middle rain. Let me go check dinner. I'll be right back. And they're gonna follow. I know. I'm cooking and living. You can't have a mushroom, you silly dog. So what'd y'all do for Mother's Day? Anything fun? What you making? I'm making spaghetti. Making spaghetti. So one of the ways that I clean the mushrooms is I have to clean them. Like I mean, you wash them, they, you know, and then try to squeeze them out. Then you've got, you know, mushy, wet mushrooms. But Julia Childs has a really excellent way of cleaning them. So I use her method, and then there was this other method that my dad taught me, where you can peel the top of the skin off, and so I'm just cleaning the mushrooms so I can put them in the sauce, which is now, I've got the sauce cooking, but I like to put the mushrooms in last because I'll saute them in butter and then throw them in like the last like 10 minutes so that they don't shrink down into nothingness. What did y'all eat today? Anybody make dinner or do anything special? I know Molly said she went out for Indian food with her mom last night, And then they were going to make a meal at her mom's house today. I made garlic salmon. That sounds so good. I'm making salmon for the dogs right now. I know, they're so spoiled. They're getting salmon and peas and carrots.
And put some of this with the meat?
Yes, put that with the dog's fish, yeah.
I give some for the dogs.
Oh yeah, you can put some in the spaghetti, sure. Not that I like peas and carrots in the spaghetti,
What
but
about
it's
half
not.
of it?
Well, no, you might want to just save that for other meals, okay? Yeah, just save that for other meals.
I
No.
put a few just to...
Oh, okay, all right, no problem. At this point, I don't care what's in it as long as it tastes good. Yeah, what is like Pakistani food? Is it like Indian food? Or what's different about it? Or what's, I don't think I've ever had Pakistani food. I've had Indian food, but I don't think I've had Pakistani food. Ooh, I just love curry so much. I mean, I've had red curry, green curry, but I really like Penang curry. Pakistani don't eat pork. Yeah, I don't eat pork. I mean, there have been times when somebody's like, you know, given us a ham and we've been down and out. You know, it's like the only thing to eat, so I wasn't going to starve, you know, or be too picky. But consciously, I don't eat pork. I don't have to. We use the same ingredients, just different ethnic. Oh, yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Does a Pakistani like restaurant, does it have, would it have like a different name? I have to look it up and see if they've got any on Uber and try it. And I've got some extra cash. Uber is getting ridiculous. You know, order a $12 meal from Taco Bell, and by the time I'm done ordering it, it's $30 with delivery and fees and everything. It's ridiculous. So I've been ordering more pickups than. Oh yeah, I love Thai food. Sure. Excuse me. Well, I'm glad to see that India and Pakistan put their missiles down. So that's a good thing. We all don't need to be fighting at this point in our lives. I think we all have been through enough with World War I, World War II, the War of the Roses, the Civil War, all these damn stupid wars that these rich people start. And yes, they are started by rich people. Not trying to diss any rich people or anything like that, but you know, they're started by the most powerful men in the world who are wealthy and have that kind of power and force. And they're using the Greek island of Cyprus right now as a decoy to perform their war crimes on Gaza, and I am very pissed about it. Very fucking pissed about it. You know, they came and invaded us and took half of our island in 1974, which I wrote a book about called For the Love of Cyprus. It's on Kindle if anybody wants to check it out. And because of those bases, you know, they can just, on the north side of the island, they can just do whatever they want. And the president of Cyprus and his little new mansion that he just built on the northern side of the island is disgusting. I went to a gastroenterologist because I thought I was dying, and I had to go through all this. Like, I had to go through, like, scans and MRIs and and a colonoscopy, only to find out that I've got the organs of a 20-year-old. So I was like, yay, I'm not dying, it's just I'm allergic to ibuprofen. So my doctors had to change my chronic pain regime from ibuprofen. Gosh, can you hear my stomach? I'm so hungry. I could eat a haunted house. I've never had Dominican food. God, my stomach's like... Ooh, I love Jamaican food. They used to have a wonderful restaurant here in Atlanta called Bridgetown Grill. Oh, it was so good. The black jerkin chicken, and that's where I learned how to make black and white soup. I think I'm just going to throw these mushrooms whole into the sauce. I just put some white wine on the vegetables and the meat that's cooking. No, it's not beef, it's chicken. The Kroger up the street makes ground chicken, so I'm not too particularly fond of turkey, as turkey's actually a lot fatter than pork. Pork is just a made-up word, let's just call it pig. So I will get the ground chicken to make the spaghetti sauce, because I'm not about to use that vegan meat. That shit is gross. And it's processed, highly processed. It's not healthy for my dad. No, so tonight I'm going to eat one of my favorite birds, but not without a prayer. Have you ever had oxtail soup? My mother made the best oxtail soup. In fact, when my dad was going through chemo, he got enteritis, which is an infection of the inside of the intestine. And the doctor was like, you need to make him some oxtail soup so he can regain his strength. And I made my mother's recipe for him, but I turned it also into like a beef stew. It was very good. Yes, I ate it. I think that's when I started becoming a recovering vegan, is when my dad got cancer, because I was scared to death that maybe the processed vegan meat that we were eating, or vegan foods, might have caused it. They don't know what caused it, other than, maybe some of the chemicals that he worked with in his industry, maybe some of the food he ate. They also said it could just be stress related. Okay, get some rest now, Rain. Thanks so much for getting in touch with me today. And checking up on me. I was not feeling very well. But thank God I feel better.
You want me to help with your mushroom and get done quicker?
No, I only have 2 mushrooms left, so.
Huh?
No, I only have 2 mushrooms left, so don't worry. I don't need help. I think I have 2 mushrooms left. Let me see. Okay, this is all just mushroom garbage. Yeah, I only have 2 mushrooms left, Daddy. You haven't put the sauce in yet, have you?
No, I'm waiting for you.
Okay.
Well, you have to cook them before you put the sauce in, huh?
Yes. I'm gonna actually fry them up in a little bit of butter and then put them in and with the sauce, and then the sauce should be done in about 30 minutes or so.
Just
Maybe
forget it
15
someone's
minutes.
time.
Okay, that's fine.
The other one, the controller, I can lay down.
Yeah, go ahead and lay down. How's your arm feeling? Okay, good. I'm glad it feels better. Well, there's a lot of different tests actually out there regarding DNA. Some DNA testing can tell you what you could be allergic to, what foods are better for you to help you from getting cancer. If you're more likely to get it than say others, like genetically speaking. Molly's done a lot of that testing because her dad had brain cancer and died of it in 2018. And it was so funny because hers says that she's more likely to smell asparagus because of the DNA she has in her life. And I'm more likely to smell sheep everywhere if I've got a really good sense for goats and sheep. Which is very true because I cannot use products very well with lanolin in it because it just smells like a barn to me. Let me go and rinse these and I'll be right back. So I just wanted to show y'all real quick how I clean the mushrooms before I wash and stir fry them. I just peel the skin off of them like that. So you can tell where I haven't peeled this part of the skin off, but the other side is real nice and clean. Okay, I'll be right back. If anybody wants to do a yes or no question or get a paid reading, go ahead and just put the question in the chat. I'll be right back. Yeah, my mom's been gone for 11 years. So is my grandmother. I made the channel today, 16 years ago in 2009. That means your grandma's been gone for 16 years. Wow. Hey Tim, how are you? Welcome back to the Chammy. Wasn't around last night, y'all, because I was not well. But I feel a lot better today, despite having red eye because I've been crying. But I'm gonna post a video of my mom soon, so y'all can watch that and get to know her a little better. Oh wow. Yeah, 2014 was 11 years ago. Let me get a picture of my mom while we're sitting here. My sister posted some pictures of her. Here's my mom. Oh, it's too bright. Hold on. Let me turn this down. Let's see, maybe that'll be a little bit easier. There's my mom. Her name is Suzanne. So sometimes when you hear me ask, Suzanne, can you help us find this person's mom or dad or friend? That's who I'm talking to. And it's scary how much we look alike, but I actually look just like my dad. But I guess I look like both of them, and a lot. I don't know. It's just, I guess it's weird because like I have her upper lip, but I have his bottom lip. I have one of her ears. I have one of his ears. Like I have her hands, but I have his fingers. It's so weird. I have her legs, but I have his knobby knees. I have her tiny ankles, but I have his feet. I have her cheekbones, but I have his eyes. It's really weird how when you have a baby with another person, to see, you know, how much y'all look alike. And I didn't meet any of the women in my family on my dad's side until more recently in my life. That was interesting. We all get us all together in a room. We all sounded like and look alike. You look like neither of your parents. Yeah, sometimes that happens too. My nephew doesn't look anything like his mother or father, but yet he does, and he like takes after more like after his grandfather, and takes more after like that side of the family. But you know you can still tell, like you can still tell that whose child it is. But he has this completely own different look. He doesn't look like mom, he doesn't look like dad, but he kind of looks like both of them. But yeah, he's like his own kind of person. Thanks, Fiona. I appreciate that. And thank you, Tim, too. I'll be right back. I gotta check the mushrooms. So, I'm gonna leave Mom right here. Puppies. What the hell are those? What are these? Is there a whale? Jeez, I'll have to come back and look at those when I get back. Okay, Ruby, I'll be right back.
These are not yours?
Let's see what these mushrooms taste like. Ooh, they're hot. Don't worry, Ruby, I'll save you some. I've got my grandmother's nose, my Greek grandmother's nose, but I have this little hump that my mom had on her nose, so it's interesting. Really good. Hey, cutie pot pies. I don't have any snacks for you yet. So I'll have to set a timer for the sauce because it'll take a little while. Y'all check out the pinned comment. That's the Rolling Stones article about my friend Travis, who was taken hostage by Putin in 2023. Please share it. What do beets taste like? Roots. Sweet roots. I like to eat beets raw, you know, or cooked. They also make an amazing hair dye. They make beets are amazing lipstick, eyeshadow, blush. Beets are amazing. And good for you too. Lots of iron. No, I didn't hear wrestler Sabu died. That's unfortunate. I'm glad I'm a short woman, not a short man. I'm just glad to be a girl. I love being a girl. Should I move to California once I move out of my mom's house, or maybe just wait a bit? Have you seen the rent out there? It's insane. What are you doing? You trying to sleep? You trying to get cuddly in a bag? You trying to get cuddly in your bag of clothes? Okay, weirdo. Spirit, what does Ari need to know about moving to California? You know Spirit's gonna say yes, but you got to plan it out. You got to plan it out better. Are you done? Are you done being cute? Can you get out of the bag? Yeah, come on, get out of the bag. Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you. That was super cute. Okay, Ari, let's see what Spirit says. Should she wait a bit to move to California after she moves out of her mom's house? Should she wait a bit, Spirit, before moving to California? Spirit says yes. Yeah. Definitely wait a little bit. Let's see how much a closet is for rent in California right now. I'm just curious. Now, I did find in Santa Barbara, I did find a little kind of like one person minimalist home, maybe two people and a small child could live there. And it was $100,000 for a little parangi, which is like a mobile home in Greek. Yeah, I just don't want to live in a condo or an apartment again. I want to live in a house. I don't like condos. I don't like apartments. I don't like people's authority over me and my home. I had too much of that all my life being a renter. I'm sick of it. Okay, let's go to Zillow and see what we can find. Let's see what the cheapest thing is for rent, sale, and the most expensive thing. Of course, it's going to be multi-million-dollar homes. Nikki and I love to call those multi-million-dollar home people and get them to do a video tour. So much fun. Okay, California for sale. Price. So I'll put how about this? I'll put 100 million as maximum. And then I'll put 0. Well, I'll put 50K. I'll put 10K. How about that? We'll start at low price. So the cheapest thing for sale in California right now is a $10,000 half an acre of land in at 4323 Rainbow Drive, Weed, California. Is Ruby growling? Yeah, she's growling, probably because Rooney's trying to sniff her butt. In Valley Village, California, there's a house for sale, 5 bedrooms, 6 bath. $10,000, 3,700 square feet. That sounds like a scam, but it's there wherever Valley Village is. I bet you it's a foreclosure. A lot of the $10,000 stuff is just land. Let's see what the most expensive thing is in California for sale right now. I've always wanted to live there. Hope I can retire. Wow, there's actually $100 million house. Holy cow. 11 bedrooms, 9 baths in Big Sur, California. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Oh, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. 85 million, 75 million. Gosh, just some land for 75 million. Jesus. 70 million. All right. Let's just look at the condos now. I'm going to take out the foreclosures, auctions, new construction, agent listed, owner operated. I'm just going to put agent listed, owner operated too. And then put in the home type as condo, just to see what the condos say. Okay. So the most expensive condominium right now in California is in Santa Monica for $35 million. It's a 3 bedroom, 5 bath. God, I bet it's beautiful. It's the penthouse. Holy cow. Oh, there's even one cheaper in Beverly Hills. 27 million. Let's see what the cheapest one is. Ari. The cheapest condo right now, Ari, is in San Rafael, California. 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 800 square feet, $45,000. All right, yeah, come back for the Chammy's 16th birthday party. But who knows what kind of neighborhood it is? Who even knows where San Rafael, California is? How far is San Rafael from Los Angeles? Five hours and 6 minutes from Los Angeles. So let's see what the cheapest condo is in LA right now. Because I'm not really sure I'd want to live anywhere else but LA and California, unless I'm going to be living in like Northern California, far north, really close to Oregon. So the cheapest, okay, so the most expensive condominium in, so the most expensive condominium in LA right now, Ari, is, okay, well the cheapest condominium right now is a studio 1 bath. That means there's no bedrooms. And it's 300 square feet for $169,000. So you're going to need probably $10K down, and your rent might be about $13 or $14 a month. Let's see if we can find out what. You want to sit down
It's okay.
with the dogs? Yeah, you can sit down.
Well, I just
with
came to
us.
show this. Your cousin,
You want to show us, Frank and Dad?
your cousin Alexandra posts
Yeah.
this and says, for our mothers who's looking from upstairs.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Because she lost her mother too.
And that was your sister Christina, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't need to be in there.
Why not, Frank and Dad?
Wow.
Are you still there, Ari?
Who is that?
I was talking to a girl in chat named Ari.
I would sound like
I think her name's Ariana.
Ariana, okay. Because Ari's a boy.
Well, Ari is a boy, yes, but she uses the. It's kind of like my name's Stormy. It's like you can use it for a boy or a girl, actually.
Or like girls, Alexandra, call them Alex.
Make the dog make a Minecraft villager noise. I don't know what that is, sweetheart. Yeah, it's Frank and Dad. Fiona's saying hi to you, Dad. Fiona is saying hi to you, Dad.
Hi Fiona. How are you? Did you say hi to your mom today?
Is your mom still alive, Fiona? I'm not sure if I caught that or not on the chat. South Bay might be a good place, Ari, to look as well. I'm just looking in LA right now, but
I
it's
will put this for her. That
okay.
good?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. See you later.
Okay, Frank and Dad. So it looks like the most expensive condominium in LA is, can you believe it, $169,000 for a 300 square foot studio? I've lived in an apartment that's 625 square feet. I can't imagine 300 square feet. Look at this shit. They're fucking bonkers out there. $500,000 for a 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Yeah, that's real cheap. Oh my goodness. So let's see. Ooh, there's like 10 pages. I wouldn't want to pay $500,000. Would you want to pay $500,000 for a home where someone can tell you where your dog's gonna shit? Not me. Not me. Or tell you whether or not you can have a dog. My parents bought a condominium when I was a kid, and we had to move out because they changed their policy about pets. So because I had 1 bird and 1 dog, we had to move and sell the condominium and get rid of it. Yeah, I know. It probably would. Oh, why don't you just go and put the dogs and the cats with somebody else? But my mom is just not that kind of person. She's like, no, we're not getting rid of the pets just to live in this stupid place. Hey Marwa, how are you? Welcome to the haunted house. I actually better jump off here because spaghetti's going to be ready, and let's see how much time I have on the iPad. I'm at 60% on the... Hey Marwa, welcome to the haunted house. How are you, dear? Would you like to get a free yes or no question while I'm still here? Or a paid reading, let me know. Just go ahead and put your question in the chat, and I'll be more than happy to answer. It's my channel's 16th anniversary here on YouTube. I need to get some eye drops. My eyes are literally burning from crying today. Thank you so much for your subscription and your like. I appreciate it. Well, but Ari, $160,000 for a studio with 1 bath, 300 square feet. That's the cheapest condo in LA right now, and God only knows where it is. Oh, I don't know that having 2 jobs is gonna help you have that income in LA, because you're gonna have to have a roommate. I think you might have to have a roommate. Someone to really talk to about that would be Metal Rain. I'm still trying to find the most expensive condo there because something's wrong with my computer. It's not showing it to me. Rent a room. Let's look and see how. So the most expensive condominium in Los Angeles right now is $700,000 for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. But still, do you want to pay $700,000 for someone to tell you where to shit? Part of my French, YouTube. But seriously, okay, let's switch over to rent. Mara, what's your questions, sweetheart? You want to get a paid reading? You want to get a free yes or no? Let me know, honey. I'm about to end the live here in a few minutes. So, Los Angeles, California. We want to look at apartments, condos, and houses. May I ask if the Jawad will respond to me? Not if you don't believe they will. So, get your thoughts together about that, because they're gonna be reaching out as soon as you get into the idea that it's already happened. You know, what are you telling yourself about them reaching out? What are you telling yourself about you reaching out? Oh my God, that house is so cute. Spirit, what does Mara need to know about their specific person reaching out to them, or this specific person reaching out to them? I'm calling forth Mara's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does she, or he, or they need to know about them? This person on their mind reaching out to them. So Spirit says yes in the Hierophant card. They will be reaching out to you. But don't be waiting around for it. Just be excited for how they show up to you. They could come to your house. They might write you a letter. They might write you a note, a comment, a DM, a phone call. But, yeah, they will reach out to you. But don't be waiting for it. Just expect it. And you'll see it show up a lot quicker than you might be expecting them to show up. So, Huston Street Apartments. That looks pretty crazy, Ari. $650 plus 2 beds. So it's $850 for 1 bedroom, $650 for 2 bedroom. But that looks like some kind of scam. You're so welcome, Mara. Thank you. It looks like you can get cheaper apartments and houses than you can even buildings. So you might want to look for an apartment in a house like what I live in. There's this beautiful Mariachi Plaza Apartments, beautiful Victorian home, studio apartment, $995. That's not bad. But once again, it's about the area. You know, you might get great rent, but you got, you know, you're in the ghetto. But I don't know, they've really cleaned up LA. I'm thinking now the only ghetto that's really in there is downtown, Skid Row. Although there is a mobile home community there where you can get a mobile home for about $100K. It's a nice mobile home. I don't know what the neighborhood is like. But, let's check condos. Excuse me. Oh, so those are condos. Okay. Yeah, and I don't know where the hood is anymore in LA. Let's see what Google says. Because, see, they've cleaned up that whole area, all around Silver Lake and all around East LA. Where is the hood now in Los Angeles? Let's see. Compton. Maybe Compton is still the hood. Is Compton still the hood in LA? I thought they cleaned up Compton too. Is living in Compton still the American dream? What? Okay, 10 most dangerous neighborhoods in Los Angeles. Yeah, I was right about downtown LA being the most dangerous of all. West Adams. In West Adams, a historic neighborhood in South LA, residents have 1 in 15 shootings per day. Wholesale district, Skid Row, yep. In Hollywood. Hollywood, this isn't the Hollywood you often see on television. While it's central to everything, it's still pretty dangerous. How Compton became the most violent city. Wow. Is Compton still a bad neighborhood? Compton is also one of the worst neighborhoods in Los Angeles. Yeah, it's still very dangerous. Sad, sad. Look, I got my pole up. Let's take a spin around it together, everybody. All right. Ooh, now I'm dizzy. I'm going to go and eat dinner. Okay. Be good to yourselves with your thoughts. There's my dolly doll. That's my dolly from Bali. You want to take another spin? Let's take another spin, Ari. Whee! It makes a funny noise, doesn't it? I'm telling you what, having this thing up for the last week has been really great for my physical therapy, and it's helped me be off crutches more than ever before, that's for sure. I think I was only in crutches like maybe twice. Maybe only twice this week. Sorry, I'm not trying to show you all at my nose. But, yes, it is, sweetheart. I've had it in my inventory for about 5 years. I bought it before I got in the accident. And then after the accident, I wasn't capable of really even doing anything. But then I started like doing some research more recently on things I could do regarding exercise to help my hip flexor muscle become stronger and help with some of the issues with my neck and my shoulder and my back and my knees. And I figured, you know, why am I trying to do this on the table when I have a pole? And I can just put the pole up and do some of the exercises that the physical therapy requires. I'm pretty sure I'm never going to dance on that thing, but it has helped me a lot this week with some of the physical therapy. The tourist guy I'm crushing on is from Riverside, and he was raised in a black neighborhood as a Caucasian guy. Yeah, it is good exercise actually. I've actually noticed the difference in my hip flexor muscle this week. I had a couple of bad days, but that's probably just recovering from the the physical therapy I started. All right, loves, I'm gonna go and eat some spaghetti, and I'll be back in a little bit. What time is it? So it's 9:52 now. Maybe like about an hour I'll be back. I just gotta see where Molly is. And, you ready to eat dinner? Mommy made you some salmon and peas and carrots, yeah. All right, guys, thanks so much for coming by and hanging out with the dogs and I and Frank and Dad. Mwah. We'll be back in a little bit. It's so good to see you all. Happy Mother's Day. Yes, the dogs do eat well. They do. I do keep crunchies in the house for them, but they're so expensive right now. It's like, what's the point of buying them when they're not as healthy as the Whole Foods I'm making them? But I'll get some crunchies for them in a couple weeks. So every once in a while they do get crunchies. I like to feed them that love and love dog food. It's out of Colorado, or Love and I Love You or something like that. All right, Ruby. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. We'll be back soon. Peace out, y'all. Be good to yourself with your thoughts. I'll be back in a little bit for the 16th anniversary Chammy party. Grandpa's Spirit Box Live Tarot. For you guys